Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a new series that we're starting. Today, we're going to be starting a guide series. Now, this series is not going to be for like the newbies of the new to Minecraft or the people that are incredibly experienced. This is just kind of a generic guide series that caters to both ends. So, we'll go over some beginning material stuff and then as well as some advanced stuff later on in the game. So, the point of this series is I want to start off in a brand new world right before 1.16. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I kind of want to start off and get everything that we need to get prepared for the Nether so we can go in depth into the Nether and kind of make an awesome Nether base area. So we're going to be starting off this guide series with moving a little fast so we can get things together so we can get to the Nether. Let's go ahead and create a world. We'll name it our guide series. That's not how you spell it, series. So let's go ahead and create this new world and let's jump on in. All right, so we're in our brand new world. Just kind of take stock of our surroundings. We're in a plains biome. It has just started the day, which is like every Minecraft world. So let's go ahead and start with what we need to do. On your first day, it is very important that you go ahead and start collecting materials for a shelter, food, and something to sleep throughout the night. So we want to find some sheep and go ahead and get some wool of the same color so we can go ahead and get a bed. But first, we need to find a tree to punch. So let's go over here. I see a tree over here. I don't see many animals up. I lied. Oh, and perfect. There's already sheep. So we can go ahead and get started with getting the materials for a bed so we can at least get through our first night without really having to build a shelter. So if you haven't already, go ahead and punch a tree like you start off every single Minecraft world. And let's grab all of the wood. So this is probably my favorite part about Minecraft is when you start a new world, the first thing anyone has to do is it's to punch a tree. It's synonymous with every single like Minecraft meme that you can think of. Like, it's always a part of it. So our next thing is we need to make a crafting table. And the first thing that we're going to use the crafting table for is to make a couple sticks. And then we'll have, we still need some more planks. So we're going to make some more planks and we're going to make a wooden pickaxe. Now, this is the only thing we're going to make because wooden pickaxes, they're big bad. They're big bad. They're not very good. So we're just going to use this to go harvest some stone and then we'll come back and use the stone. So we're going to need about 9 stone. So let's go ahead and find some stone. If we can find some coal, that's even better. So I'm going to be looking around to see if there's any exposed stone anywhere. Okay, cool. So it looks like there's a ravine right here, which is kind of good. It would be a bad thing if we fell down. So we're going to have to just be kind of careful. But this is probably the best place for us to find or start off with some stone and coal. And I see some coal down there. I don't see any run right here. Um, let's keep looking. This goes back pretty far. Let's drop down into here. Now let's stay away from the edge. We don't need to fall. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get up some stone or some cobblestone, and I'm sure we'll get some coal in just a few minutes. But let's go ahead and mine up this cobblestone. This is the first step that we really want to be doing in our new Minecraft world. We're not looking at any kind of granite or diorite, though. Granite's not that bad, but diorite, I've used it in the past, but it's not my favorite. All right, so we got 13. Yeah, cobblestone. And so now we just need to get over to the other side, and it is already midday. And one thing, big oops, I think I forgot to turn the hardness, turn it on to hard mode. So there we go. Now we're on hard mode. That means our food is going to start depleting a little bit quicker than it is. So we're going to need to be careful. All right, so let's cross this bridge very carefully and come over here. We're going to utilize this. Where did the coal go? I know I just saw it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I was going the right way. Cool. Okay, so we're utilizing this wooden pickaxe just until we get it done. Just until it's kind of gone. But as soon as we can, we want to switch over to a stone or even an iron pickaxe. But we can't mine any of the iron that we just saw until we actually get a stone pickaxe. So we're going to utilize this wooden pickaxe just for now to get this coal. I'm going to go back to our base and yeah, we're just gonna kind of go from there. But it's midday, so we do need to kind of hurry. This will allow us to make a campfire and or some torches, whatever we want to do. So let's go ahead and continue to mine. And I'm going to call 14 good enough for right now. So we're going to come back up and we're going to just kind of dig straight up. Use our hand a little bit since we do not have any stone tools yet. All right, so we've got ourselves some dirt, we got ourselves some cobblestone. Let's go back over to kind of where we punched the tree, and because there's some sheep over there, so I see it right over here. So let's go ahead back over here and we'll go ahead and get started. Our next thing, it is halfway through the day. So we're off to an okay start. We got some saplings right here. Awesome. Cool. So let's slap our crafting table back down. And the next thing I want to make is a stone sword. Just in case, for whatever reason, any mobs come before we can get to bed, we'll have protection. And then I'm going to make myself a stone pickaxe. And from here, we are going to find the sheep. And I'm sorry, Mr. Sheep, I didn't want to do this, but you are going to help me out mightily. You're going to give me some food and some wool. So let's go find 2 more white sheep so we can have the same color wool so we can make a bed. Perfect. And then 1 more. All right, perfect. So we have gotten our wool all together now. Let's go ahead and plant this tree so hopefully it grows soon and we can grab some more wood. I know there's some wood over there, but I don't want to walk all that way. So we've got ourselves our bed. So to make a bed, we got to go ahead and do 3 planks and then 3 ties of the same kinds of wool. It doesn't matter what the color is as long as they're all the same. So we have now made our bed. We can place our bed down and boom, if we right click on it, it sets our respawn point. So if we were to die for whatever reason, we would be spawning right here at this bed. So it is almost, we probably got about, I don't know, probably about 5 more minutes until it gets dark. The average Minecraft day and night cycle is 20 minutes long, and the day typically is about 13 minutes long. So looking at my recording, we've already been recording for about 7 minutes, so we don't have but maybe 5 minutes left. So our next goal is to gather up as much food as possible, whether that's from pigs or sheep or cows. If we can find some, cows would be great because then we can go ahead and get some leather, which would allow us to start thinking ahead towards armor and eventually in the very long future, a cow farm or bookshelves or books. But right now, it looks like we only have pigs, so we are going to, oh, and there's a turtle. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a turtle. Squirrel! That could be beneficial later on if there's more than one turtle, and it looks like he's coming right up here, so that's good. He's always going to be coming back. If you didn't know, oh, and see, you can notice I've already kind of run out of my stamina. I can't run very fast anymore. So let's wander back over slowly, unfortunately, to our little makeshift campsite for the night. And let's go ahead and make a campfire and let's cook some of these foods. If you didn't know, you can actually use a campfire to cook your food. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So when you right click on the crafting table, if you click on this book, you can actually go ahead and search for recipes that you want to do. So if we do campfire, this is the recipe that we would use for it. Let's go ahead and make it. Let's place it down. The campfire, if you walk on it, can hurt you, so do not walk on it. But if we right click on it, you'll notice we just put down 4 pork chops. And they will start to cook as the sun sets, and they'll pop off randomly after about 30 seconds or so, maybe a little bit shorter, and you can actually have some cooked pork chops as your first source of food. Just look at those cook. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Oh, these are going to be so good. Awesome. So they're starting to pop off. We're going to go ahead and collect them up. Mr. Sheep, do not walk on that. I do not want you getting hurt. I will need you later for wool. Let's go ahead and refill our health bar. You really never want it to get below two health things or two food things. That's just in my opinion. You really want to keep it all the way up because as you can see, my health was at half a heart below full, and now with full health bar, we can actually start to heal up our health. Otherwise, your health will not heal. So there are a couple things that we can do still. We can kind of explore a little bit. I don't want to do that right now because it is going to start setting soon. As you can see, the sun is about to go over the edge, and that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no right now because it's going to get dark. Mobs are going to start spawning, and we're not prepared. We do not have any armor. We just have a simple little stone sword. So what we're going to do is as it starts to get dark like this, we're going to wait until it allows us to sleep to try to make sure no mobs spawn around us. So we're going to keep clicking our right mouse button on the bed, hoping that it's going to let us sleep. Okay, perfect. So right then and there, we're able to sleep. No mobs are going to spawn around us, and we are eventually good to go. So we've survived our first night in Minecraft, and that's a big yay for us. Oh yeah, big yay. But now, what do? In my opinion, we're going to start gathering resources and we're going to start exploring the area around us, kind of figure out where we are and start to learn the environment. That's what I like to do. I also am going to make sure that I have plenty of food right now. We're going to get the lamb chops out, and it really doesn't matter what kind of food. Cows with cooked steak, are the absolute best source of food in the game. And then it's like pork chops and a few other things. But anything at this point in time will work as long as you have food. Because you're going to be able to sprint by double tapping the forward button, which is going to allow you to travel much faster. So as we're waiting for this last little bit to cook, let's kind of explore out here. We're going to kind of cheat a little bit with Optifine, and we're just going to kind of see if we can see anything under the water. Like right there, I see it looks to be a boat. We got some squid over there. Um, a pufferfish? Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's a few things that we could go out there for, but not right now. Let's go ahead and finish cooking the last of this mutton, and we'll kind of go exploring our area. Awesome. So our mutton is all complete. We can kind of see the smoke just from a distance, not too far, but that can kind of help us. I know that we're back off towards the ocean, so I'm just going to kind of start walking in a straight area out towards this forest and just kind of see what we can find around these plains. Um, it would be very beneficial to get more blocks so we could pillar up and also go mining for more stone. That would just be beneficial. There's nothing over here. I thought I remember in my intro when I was looking at something that there was maybe a boat somewhere. I don't remember where I was, but I remember in the intro. Let's look at the intro again real quick. On your first day, it is very important that you go ahead and start collect. Okay, awesome. I'm not going crazy. Um, so it looks like okay, we got a horse, a couple. Oh wow, a lot of horses. Oh guys, and there are bees over there, and there's the hive. Okay, cool. So that is something incredibly awesome, which we'll talk about in a later episode. But bees are a phenomenal source of food. Um, Looks like we got some sunflowers. We got some more horses out over there. But I want to go see this shipwreck. It's kind of a safe shipwreck. It's above the ground. Now, shipwrecks spawn all around your Minecraft world. They typically spawn underwater, but sometimes you'll get lucky and find them above ground like this. And when you find them above ground like this, they're incredibly beneficial. Now, there are three kinds of rooms in a ship. Now, they're not always going to spawn all three of them, but first one is a valuable room, and then the other one is a trash room. So this is our valuable room. It shows us that we got some coal. We're going to grab all of that. We're just going to grab everything because at this point in time, oh, and we got a helmet with mending. That's pretty good. Now, when you're underwater, watch your bubbles on the below hand side. You do not want to um, die right here. So there we go. I wonder if there's probably not, but I would love to see if we could find some bamboo. One of the big things that I want to find early on is some bamboo so we can have an easier time building. We'll collect up this sand and just see what we can find. I'm pretty sure this is towards the front. I'm not sure if we're going to find all 3 chests. It might have just been that one chest. So it looks like it is just... Yeah, it looks like it's just that chest. Typically what you'll have is a captain's thing right here, and then another chest under there, a chest back in the front here if there's a front part of the boat. That is okay. And we're almost through our second day here, so we're not going to want to spend too much longer out here. I think what we can do is, I realize this is all a plain, so I think what we're going to do is kind of go back to our area. On the way, I'm just going to kind of be breaking up the grass. As you see, little seeds will pop up, and that's great because these seeds are going to allow us to get wheat, and eventually we'll be able to breed some of the animals around us like sheep and or cows. So let's go ahead and continue to break these as we just kind of go back, just as we walk. And there it is. There's our campfire. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get ourselves set up with a little wheat farm, and then I think that will help be sustainable for some food for the near future. We'll have to make an actual farm, whether that's a cow farm or something along those lines, eventually. But how many seeds do we have right now? Okay, 15. That's not bad. So let's go back over here. I think we still got some stone. Yeah, we do. I'm going to go ahead and ooh, okay. Oh yeah, we got a stick. So we got our last stick. We're going to head and make a stone hoe, and we're going to come over here. Now, there are 2 ways when you're planting your field that you can do it. If you're within 6 blocks of a water source block, and I'm talking about on the same plane, on the same level, then it will hydrate your field. And that will allow I believe it allows your crops to grow a little bit faster. It also means that these little things, that's what it means to be hydrated. It will make it so they don't disappear. So let's go ahead and start planting our seeds. And then we'll go ahead and put a couple right here. Now, you don't want to jump on these because they'll cause it to break and you won't actually get the fruit from it, or the wheat from this in this case. But it'll take some time to grow, and from there we'll have a source of wheat. So our second day is almost up. We've done a little bit of exploring of our area. That's what I like to do on my very first day in my Minecraft world, as well as gather resources. So as the sun is setting, I hope you guys liked our very first episode of our guide series. And I just want to tell you guys again, the guide series is not just for beginners. It's not just for experts. It's kind of for a mix of both. And as well as soon as 1.6 teen drops, we're going to be jumping into the nether and hitting the nether hard. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're still going to be continuing along with our other Let's Play series, but go ahead and stay tuned to this series, and let me know what you guys think about this series. But until next time, guys, you guys have a good one, and you guys stay safe out there.